We are learning more about a fire that broke out at an Omaha apartment building and injured a firefighter. Yesterday evening, crews responded to the former Legacy Crossing apartments, now named High Point Apartments, near 106th and Fort. Investigators say a fire started in an unoccupied building shortly after plumbing work was completed. A firefighter did suffer minor injuries during the response, and the flames caused an estimated $375,000 in damage. Just last month, a fire at the same complex caused $1.5 million in damage and left some residents without a home.